Welcome to Hidden Habitat Land Management, the channel where we discuss habitat techniques and hunting tips for the small property owner. In this video, I just wanted to quickly show why I like to use a gear-shaped bedding area as a visual tool when explaining how I set up, my habitat plans. So I don't typically draw them out this way with the gear shape. It's usually more like just sort of a smooth, it's got smooth edges. But for visual purposes, I like to explain it like think about the shape of a gear when you're creating bedding pockets in the timber. Because ideally, what you want to do is you want to open up this area in the middle to allow for more sunlight so it can get thick. But you got to have somewhere for that debris to go. So the way I like to explain it is if you can drop some of your trees in a, like a couple of strategic spots, and then, move the debris there. So if your treetops are here and your debris is here, think of this tooth as the sections where you want all of that, fallen, lumber to go essentially. And in between the teeth, that's where you want kind of your open areas for your trails. And so they're going to be, you want to, create them in a way so that they're strategically leading to certain areas, whether it's a food plot or a funnel, along the edge of a ridge, whatever the purpose. So I like to explain it this way. And if you see in this example here, so you've got this small little ridge top here, and I recommended putting a small bedding pocket up on the top and in between these two trails, which they're interior trails, so they're not really going to be used for access. But it's just creates this sort of little secluded spot for bedding, and so you've got a trail that can essentially lead from one bedding pocket to another, and it just comes in right between these two gear teeth. So in this little open section, that's where you want your trail to go. And, same way with this trail, it's leading up here to this little pinch point for the deer to travel. Same with this one. You've got this larger pond here and a couple little small water holes down on the south side. And so your trail is going to cut in, right through this little funnel here. And then, you got another one coming out this way, like sort of parallels this existing trail that's a little bit wider. So that's the reason why I like to call it a gear-shaped, food plot design, only for visual purposes so that, you can easily see what I'm referencing when I'm talking about dropping your treetops here and here and here and here. Just think about everywhere where there's a gear tooth, that's where you're going to put all of your debris, all of your fallen timber, and then your trails and all your openings, those are your escape points for the deer to come and go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe so you can get more content about how to improve the hunting on your property.